Well, it's Sunday night. We have to go back to work tomorrow. But before we do that, we're going to open some cards tonight and hope we find something good. And actually, maybe not everybody's going to have to work tomorrow with the eclipse. I think, maybe some people took the day off if you're near the path. So what we're looking at tonight, guys, is a little bit of football and a lot of baseball. Our football is going to be a box of 2013 Panini Black, followed by a half case of 2011 Prime Signatures. Then we're going to open a half case of Immaculate Baseball, and then a full case of Topps Chrome Jumbos. I had to think about that a minute to get that out right. All right, so that is the general order that things are going to go in tonight. Let's put up the spreadsheet and take a look at who is in the first break. First up is our one box of 2013 Panini Black Football. This is the 14th time that we have broken this particular product. And of course, you'll see our eBay end date, that's tonight, and our live stream schedule, that's right now. Team names are on the left, winning bidders are across from it. We'll scroll down through here for a second, give everybody a chance to see their name in lights here before we bust into it and look for something awesome. And then right after this, of course, we'll be doing the 2011 Prime Signatures half case. So anybody that happens to be watching live, if you want to get yourself logged into chat, I'll be giving you a chance to choose right side or left side of the case in a couple minutes, because we don't have any guaranteed case hits in there, so we can just do right side, left side. You probably noticed I just adjusted the focus there. It's to keep the camera from zooming in and out all the time, which is what it does if you leave it on autofocus. If ever I do that and it looks worse to you, let me know so that I can adjust it. I forgot to show you the inside of that. So that I can adjust it. I mean, I do watch it on two screens myself, so hopefully I would notice it if it looks weird, but just to be on the safe side, feel free to throw up a message in chat if anything ever looks out of focus on your side. First up is our metal card. These are either metal captains or metal rookies. This particular one is metal rookies. It is for the Chiefs, and it's Niall Davis. And of course, you see these look kind of dull and weird, and that's because the plastic coating is still on it. And once you get it and peel that plastic coating off, it will look much brighter and happier. All the base cards are numbered in 2013 black, so everything we see will be numbered. And first up is Tom Brady to $3.99 for the Patriots. That is followed by another Patriot, which is nice to get back-to-back Patriots, right? This is Vince Wilfork, and that is numbered to 10, so a nice low number on that one. Next out, Kobe Hamilton to $3.99 for the Bengals. Then, then Eric Fisher for the Chiefs to $3.99. And then Justin Houston to $3.99, also for the Chiefs. You will notice most of these have a little bit of kind of edge and corner chipping and minor imperfections on them. And, you know, unfortunately, that's pretty common on this kind of stuff, even right out of the box. Next out, a little DJ Swearinger to $49 for the Texans. Seems like we've been pulling him a lot this weekend. I think we pulled him a couple times in contenders as well. I just knocked that over. Something underneath the table, not any of this. Sorry, talking to myself, but yet out loud to you. Next up, Mike Glennon for the Bucks. That's a pretty nice patch, 3 colors, and on-card auto numbered to $299. So if Mike Glennon does live up to his gigantic contract in Chicago, you know, you might have a winner there. Redemption, we're going to set that aside for a minute. We'll come back to it. Ryan Otten for the Chargers. That is to $199. I do realize he's in a Jags uniform, but of course you'll see down the side here it says he was signed by the Chargers, and it gives the date and of course the Chargers is the team name on the card itself. So that one to $1.99. A little Deshaun Jackson for the Eagles. That is to $2.99. I was hoping that was going to be signed for you, but that's a materials hit. Mike Gillislee for the Dolphins. Another materials hit. That one is also to $2.99. I had to look at that twice. Now, our redemption, guys, this is going to be expired, but you do want to still redeem it in your Panini account. It is Quentin Patton, and I'm pretty sure that Quentin Patton is a 49er, but I am going to go to the Panini checklist, and we're going to verify that right now, so I won't be able to see chat for a second while I go into the Panini website checklist. But so basically, here's what you want to do. When you get that, you do want to go ahead and redeem it into your account like you normally would. If you don't have a Panini account, go ahead and set one up. Then you scratch off the little code and enter it in there, and it redeems it into your account. If they have the card on the older stuff, usually it's going to show up within probably 6 or 8 weeks. And if you haven't gotten anything in 6 or 8 weeks, ERPS signatures, then you want to reach out to them and see what your options are, because sometimes they have to substitute things, if it is that they don't have this card anymore. And sometimes they'll substitute for the same player, just in a different card set. Sometimes they may not have anything else for that player, and then they will come back and say to you, hey, we don't have that, but who are your favorite teams? Who are your favorite players? That kind of thing. And I'm trying to find, there we go. I was in the wrong card set there for a second. Now I have got the right one, and that is going to be numbered to 99 according to the checklist. So if they do still have this, when you get it, it will be numbered to 99, and he was a 49er as I thought he was, but it's always good to double check. So our redemption, Quentin Patton for the 49ers, $2.99. Mike Gillislee to $2.99 for the Dolphins. Just recapping our hits, of course. Deshaun Jackson to $2.99 for the Eagles. For the Chargers, Ryan Otten to $1.99. And then Mike Glennon for the Bucks to $299 with the on-card auto and the nice looking patch there. And then our metal card was for the Chiefs, Niall Davis metal rookies. And that has this box of 2013 Panini Black finished up. So we're going to set that one over on the sorting mat, and we're getting ready to bust into some 2011 Prime Signatures. So if anybody's online, feel free to jump into chat and tell me if you want to do the right half or the left half of this case, because we're getting ready to bust into a brand new case for this. And this is 5 boxes of 2011 Panini Prime Signatures football, half case, break number 31. And same format that you saw in the last one, where we have team names down the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. One thing I forgot to mention a second ago, shipping wise, I'm going to start doing something a little bit different with shipping, in that on items that are free shipping, that don't cost you anything to ship, those are going to start going out once every probably 6-7 days, something like that. Items where you pay shipping, those will continue to go out a little faster than that. And if you have a mix of them, of course, anything from your free shipping category would ship out at the same time that your paid shipping were to ship out. And the reason that I'm doing that is because, I've moved a lot of the breaks to free shipping, and I like being able to offer you guys free shipping, and I think you guys enjoy having free shipping. But of course, those costs do add up when we're opening things with 12 or 13 cards in them, 15 cards in them, and then you have to ship those out almost every day. before you know it, it becomes cost prohibitive, and then we get in a little bit of, then I get in a little bit of, you know, I don't list as many things with free shipping. So what I'd rather do is be able to offer you a lot of things with free shipping, which is what I've been doing here in the last few weeks. And I would like to even start going into more things with free shipping. And then we'll just ship them a little bit less often. So again, the paid shipping stuff will ship a little bit sooner than the free shipping stuff. And the free shipping items will go out once every 6 or 7 days, somewhere in that neighborhood. And obviously a little sooner if you have other, if you happen to have other paid items going, your free items would hitch a ride and get there a little sooner. Now what I'm doing here, since no one jumped in and said right half or left half of the case, you saw me number the ends of those boxes. So we're going to let random tell us which ones we're opening. And once again, every time I do this, I forget to lay out a piece of paper where I can write down what numbers we pull. So this is 10, 6, 7, 1, and 5. And those are the boxes we'll be opening up tonight in Prime Signatures. Okay, so that was 1, 5, 6, 7, 10. So there's 1 and 5, and 6 and 7. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, and 10. Now what did I picked one up somewhere. What did I pick up? I'm missing a box. Which one am I missing? I see 1 and 5 and 6 and 7, 10. I still have 10 in my hand. Good grief. Yeah, that's what happens. Sit there and look at something too long and it's like, wait a minute, what did I just do there? Yeah, now I know. Okay, so here are our 5 boxes, which represents our half case. Each one of these will have 1 pack in it, 1 pack per box, and each one of the packs will have 1 hit in it. Everything in 2011 Prime Signatures is numbered, so everything, even the base cards, will be numbered. And it'll be the same story with redemptions. You know, if we pull one, it's going to be expired, but you do still want to redeem it and follow that same kind of routine. If they haven't sent you your card in 6 or 8 weeks, then go on to Twitter and hit the guy up at Panini CSM is his handle. And there are other Panini accounts on Twitter as well, but the one that I recommend to help you with this is at Panini CSM. And like many of our products that have rookies in them, if we find, if we happen to pull anything with an on-card auto, that means that the rookie was most likely at the rookie premiere that year, because the majority of the on-card autos for rookies in a lot of the Panini products are from the rookies who were at rookie premiere. And we usually find a few of those anyway. After we get this done tonight, so we do Prime Signatures, we will then be opening a half case of Immaculate Baseball, and then that will be followed by the full case of Topps Chrome Jumbo. So if, those of you who are here for baseball, we are not far from starting baseball. So Prime Signatures, let's take a look. Darrell Rivas to $4.99 for the Jets. Miles Austin to $4.99 for the Cowboys. Steve Young to $49 for the 49ers. And a little Irving Fryer for the Dolphins, numbered to 20. It's actually a very nice low number, which, got to remember, in 2011, things were numbered higher than they are these days. So that's a very nice low number for a 2011 product. And, you know, this guy is a veteran, legacy, Hall of Fame, retired, whatever you want to call them, player for the Dolphins, I believe. I already moved the base card up. I have to think about that a minute. Gale Sayers to $4.99 for the Bears. Reggie Bush to $4.99 for the Dolphins. A little Bo Jackson to $25 for the Raiders. And that is followed up by Jason Witten. That's a nice one. Jason Witten to 49 for the Cowboys. And you know, I pull tons of Jason Witten cards, but I don't pull all that many Jason Witten autos. So that's a nice little hit for the Cowboys with Jason Witten to 49. 2 low number hits have come out so far. My Steelers, Rashard Mendenhall to 499. A little Joe Namath to 499 for the Jets. Some Harlan Hill to 99 for the Bears. And then Javid Best to 49 for the Lions. So all 3 of our hits so far, nice low number hits. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis to 499 for the Patriots. Santana Moss to 499 for the Redskins. Jimmy Orr to 99 for the Colts. And I see a 1 of 1 behind us, guys. Who is this going to be? Leroy Kelly for the Browns. 1 of 1. That's pretty sweet little hit, guys, for our Browns fans. You know, he was one of their quite good players, maybe was he in the 60s, the 70s? Well, Leroy Kelly, 1 of 1 for the Browns. Nice hit. A little Clay Matthews to 499 for the Packers. Charlie Joyner to 499 for the Chargers. No Sean Marino to 99 for the Broncos. And a little Jamie Harper for the Titans to 249, and that one is an on-card auto. So we had, you know, a lot of times we pull several rookies and a couple of Hall of Famers or retired or veteran players. This time we pulled 1 rookie and a lot of our other players, but still a very nice break. So just to recap, we have the Jamie Harper for the Titans to 249, rookie on-card auto. The Leroy Kelly 1 of 1 for the Browns. Javid Best 249 for the Lions. Jason Witten to 49 for the Cowboys. And a little Irving Fryer to 20 for the Dolphins. And that is that half case of 2011 Prime Signatures football. Next up, that is going to bring us to our half case of Immaculate Baseball. So let me get that set up here, and then we'll take a look at the spreadsheet for that one. And we'll get into it. It's the back half of a case, of course, that we started a couple of days ago. So we're on the back half of it, so we didn't have to worry about putting it into random because we did that originally, and this is what was left out of that case. So this is 4 boxes of 2017 Panini Immaculate Baseball. This is half case break number 2, meaning the second time we have broken the product. And of course, again, end date, that's tonight, live stream schedule. We're rolling right through that. And this one, you will notice there was 1 team in here that didn't sell. That's the Marlins. It's designated with no bids buyback. And that just means, you know, that's an unwanted orphan team. If any cards were to come out for that team, they would stay here with me and join their brothers on Card Mountain. So I'll tell you one thing that was interesting with Immaculate in the first half of this case is mixed in with all of our 2017 Immaculate cards. There was a 2016 Immaculate Collegiate, 1 single 2016 Immaculate Collegiate rookie card on card auto for Rob Refsnyder. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And I kind of, you know, when I pulled it at the time that I was doing the break, I thought, why is Rob Refsnyder in here in his collegiate uniform? And then I was just like, okay, well, it'll go to rookie, you know, so it'll go to who drafted him. And then later when I was sorting it, of course, I had a better chance to look at it. And sure enough, yeah, it was actually a 2016 card and designated rookie even in the 2017 product. So that's pretty crazy. Perry, Topps Chrome is after Immaculate. So after we do this break, Topps Chrome will be right after that. And guys, this that we're opening, Immaculate and Topps Chrome, since neither of those are, well, if I could get in here, that would be helpful. Since neither of those were free shipping breaks, this stuff will go out most likely in the Thursday time frame. It's possible I could get some out on Wednesday. It's possible some could slide to Friday, but I would say in general, kind of expect this to go on Thursday. I do print the labels in eBay, so normally you'll get a shipping notification and the tracking number will be added to the item after the label is printed. There have been a few instances lately where it has not translated the, I guess I didn't cut that side very well, the tracking for whatever reason. So I try to catch those, but occasionally I might miss one where it hasn't updated tracking. But yes, Robbie, we did already finish up 2011 Prime Signatures. This is Immaculate Baseball, Carl. This is Panini Immaculate Baseball. First out for the Pirates, a little Roberto Clemente /10 on the base card. And again, all these cards are numbered as well. Next up, Mookie Betts for the Red Sox, numbered to 99 with the materials hit. A little Eric Hosmer for the Royals to 99. Another nice Orlando Arcia card for the Brewers. This one to 99. We had a nice Orlando Arcia come out of the first half of this case as well. There's another nice one with multiple material swatches on there. 5 of them in total. Chad Pender, and that is a great looking patch, guys. I love that patch. This, of course, for the A's, and that is an on-card auto numbered to 49. I do see maybe you've got a little bit of kind of white showing on that upper left edge in particular. So a little bit of kind of chipping and imperfections, and again on the lower left, and we're going to find that kind of throughout, unfortunately. Bo Jackson, nice hit to 25. Bo Jackson for the Royals. Both of those are pieces of bat. That is a sticker auto and numbered to 25. So that's a pretty sweet little hit for the Royals with Bo Jackson coming out. Well, eventually I'll get in there. They don't always make it easy on you to get in these things. Our base card here is for Detroit. It is to 99 with the Justin Verlander for the Tigers. That is followed up by some Carson Fulmer Jumbo Fabrics, numbered to 99 for the White Sox. A little Clayton Kershaw to 99 for material pieces there for the Dodgers. Ronaldo Lopez to 99 for the White Sox with 5 pieces of material, and at least one of them we got 2 colors on, so that's a good thing. Oh, this is a great patch on the Alex Reyes. Love that patch. That's numbered to 99. Both swatches of material, really nice. On card to auto, of course, rookie hit for the Cards with the Alex Reyes. A little Chris Sale coming out for the Red Sox, numbered to 99, on-card auto. And again, I see, you got some little white corners and things. So again, with a little bit of chipping and wear right out of the gate on those. David Price to 25 for the Red Sox with our base card out of this box. How about a little Yu Darvish to 25 for the Rangers? 5 material pieces, and at least you got some of the red and some of the blue, so that's kind of cool. Sometimes, as you see, they only give us 1 color, so I always like to at least see 2 different colors if we can. Buster Posey to 99 with, again, we got an orange and a white, so I'm happy with that for the Giants. Coming out for the Rays, Blake Snell to 99. 5 pieces of material. One of them is a 2-color patch. Oh, pretty sweet little hit for the Rockies, the David Dahl to 49. And that's basically the eye black, I think, is what they used in place of a sticker auto. It's kind of like a signed piece of the eye black to 49 for the Rockies. And who is this? Dennis Eckersley. I couldn't see that for a second. Dennis Eckersley to 25 for the Red Sox. That's a sticker auto with the 4 pieces of material. And this brings us up to our 4th and final box of this half of Immaculate. I do have another case of Immaculate. I don't have it listed yet because I'm not really still sure yet if I want to break it as a half case or a whole case, or maybe do even some individual boxes. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But I will get something up for it, probably get it listed tomorrow, which would have it break on Saturday. A little Tommy Heinrich, I'm not sure which way you're supposed to say that, to 25. Big piece of material on the Alfaro to 99 for the Phillies, of course. Oh, some Ernie Banks piece of bat. Very cool. Ernie Banks to 25 with the piece of, I'm sure that's going to say game used. Yeah, game used bat. Sweet little hit there. How about another Yu Darvish for the Rangers? This one numbered to 10. So the Rangers with a couple of Yu Darvish hits. We've got a redemption. We're going to set that aside for a second. We'll come back to it. And we have Hunter Renfroe for the Padres on card auto, 4 pieces of material for the Hunter Renfroe. And our redemption is dual autographs. Oh man, it's Rodriguez and Johnny Bench. So you know what this means. We've got to take this to random, because they are not the same team. And I tell you what else we need to do, though, because I wonder, that's the other thing I don't know, is we're going to have to figure out which team they've assigned to Ivan Rodriguez as well. Let's see if we can figure that out. I'm going to bring up the checklist real quick and see if it tells us. Because, of course, you know, we played for a number of teams, and we don't know which team Panini has him on the checklist for. So I'm going to run in here to the checklist again and see, first of all, if we can determine what team they've got assigned to Pudge in here. Immaculate, and it's loading. It's just, you got to go through a whole bunch of stuff here. Immaculate dual autographs. Okay, and it does not, it is going to be numbered to 10, so it's a nice low number. Let me see if I can find, what Ivan Rodriguez is in the base card. So, and it's not going to list a team with any of these guys on here, is it? No, it isn't. Oh boy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do at the moment. We're going to put in Rodriguez, and we're going to put in Bench, and we will let random decide between those two on this redemption. Then if it ends up going to Rodriguez, we'll have to go one step farther and try to figure out which team they have Ivan with in this card set, and that might require me calling Panini tomorrow if I can't find it elsewhere. But first things first, let's jump over here to random and take care of that part first. So normally I would go left to right or top to bottom, and this, of course, we don't know how the card is oriented because this is just a redemption. So what we're going to do here is put is just put Rodriguez in first because he was listed first on there, and we'll put Bench in second. We're going to hit this 3 different times, and wherever it ends up after the 3rd randomization is where the card's going to go. So there's the first, here goes the second, here goes the 3rd, and it ends up going to Johnny Bench anyway, so we know that's the Reds. So you've randomized this list 3 times, and there's our time date stamp, and we see Johnny Bench is there on the top. So this dual autograph hit is going to be numbered to 10, and it is random to the Reds. We're going to recap our hits here in just a second. And I did write that on the sleeve, not on the redemption card itself. So, all right, guys. So our dual autograph redemption of Pudge and Johnny Bench ends up going Johnny Bench. So that is to the Reds. Yu Darvish for the Rangers, 210. Ernie Banks to 25 for the Cubbies. Alfaro to 99 for the Phillies. Blake Snell to 99 for the Rays. Buster Posey to 99 for the Giants. Yu Darvish again, this one to 25 for the Rangers. A little Chris Sale for the Red Sox to 99. Alex Reyes to 99 for the Cardinals. Ronaldo Lopez to 99 for the White Sox. Clayton Kershaw to 99 for the Dodgers. I'm going to go ahead and set this group onto the sorting mat and get that and our base cards moved over, and then we'll take a look at the rest of the hits. I just wanted to get some of that moved out of the way. And that is Hunter Renfroe for the Padres. And this is numbered to 25 on the Eckersley for the Red Sox. I don't know why I flipped that one over. We've not flipped any of the others over on the recap, but I did that one. David Dahl to 49 for the Rockies. Carson Fulmer to 99 for the White Sox. A little Bo Jackson to 25 for the Royals. Chad Pender to 49 for the A's. Orlando Arcia to 99 for the Brewers. A little Eric Hosmer to 99 for the Royals. And Mookie Betts to 99 for the Red Sox. And that wraps up Immaculate, that half case of Immaculate. And again, look for some more to show up, I guess, probably Saturday night. I'll list it tomorrow, so it'll end on Saturday night. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to list half case, full case, or by the box or what, but there will be more that will start showing up on Saturday night. So, all right, that is going to bring us into a full case of Jumbo Topps Chrome, and that's gonna be one that'll take us a little while to get through, as you might imagine. There's a lot of cards in there. So this is 8 boxes of 2017 Topps Chrome Baseball Jumbo case. This is a full case, and it is the first break of the Jumbo. Of course, we've broken the hobby cases a few times already. So same format that you guys are accustomed to seeing from the other parts of this break, with our team names on one side and our winning bidders across from it. So we'll scroll down through here and give everybody a chance to see their teams in case you're like me and you don't always remember what team you have in what break. I'll help you sort it out. Although you guys might remember better than I do. I don't know. Oh, no rotor. Yeah, I like the Bo Jackson card. I thought the Bo Jackson card was really pretty sweet. Of course, you know I'm a huge, or you may not know if you haven't done a break with me before, you may not know this, but I'm a big Johnny Bench fan. Johnny Bench and Hank Aaron are two of my favorite players all time, and of course I'm a Reds fan. So I would love to have seen that dual card in person with Pudge and Johnny Bench, because I mean, that's just cool. So that's probably one of my favorites, just because it's Johnny Bench and the Reds, you know. But there were a lot of cards in there that I liked in that break. Some nice looking stuff for sure. Yes, that was Immaculate, Carl. That was Immaculate Baseball half case break number 2. So the number 2 just means it's the second time we have broken 2017 Immaculate Baseball. So like if something, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to be broken, you know, doesn't mean one's going to break second that night and another one's going to break fourth. It means it's the number of times that product has broken. So that's just to make it an easy way for people to keep up. And, you know, if you're trying to look back later and you're, say, in the videos that have been uploaded and you're like, which break was I in? Well, the spreadsheet, you know, gives the date, it gives the day. There's some redundancy built in just in case I ever were to make a typo. So it gives the date, the day, the time, you know, the break number, all that stuff, just to make it easier to try and reference back later. Talking books, yes, Panini Black number 14 was the very first thing that we broke tonight. I do almost all the time, I break in the order that things end on eBay. So if you ever want to get a feel for where your things are, well, I usually will say kind of at the first of the break too, I do a quick little rundown of where things are going to break. But the other thing that you can always do is if you go in and click on, you know, see all items or see all items by seller or whatever, however it's phrased, it will show you everything that I have ending that night. So if you see, you know, there's 3 or 4 breaks listed ahead of yours, then you know yours is going to break farther down the line that night, generally speaking. The only time that it's a little different than that is if sometimes I list memorabilia later in the night, and usually it's because I've done a 7-day listing with it instead of a 5. And anytime I've got memorabilia, even if it is listed like last in the evening, I generally will break it first. And that's like the signed jerseys and helmets and balls and all that stuff, because they're so quick. You know, I generally will do those first. And what is it? No, there were no good Yankees in Immaculate. This one, there were some Yankees in the, I think there was at least a Yankee or two in the first half of that case. There wasn't any there because there was, what's his head that I said earlier, that his 2016 Immaculate card was in there. And now I've gone blank on his name, and I know his name, but at the moment I've gone blank on it. So, all right, guys. So in Chrome, we're looking for 5 autograph cards per box. So much higher autograph ratio than we had in the hobby boxes of Chrome. But everything else is going to be pretty much the same in that we're going to have a lot of X-fractors like this, and they're not going to be numbered. We're also going to have quite a few just straight refractors that most of them will not be numbered either. Our first hit is Bruce Maxwell for the A's. And I tell you what I'm going to do, just in case at some point later we want to recap the refractors or the X-fractors or anything, I'll set those aside. We're going to have a bunch of refractors. They're all going to look pretty much like this. You'll see the rainbow colors, but you'll also notice the shading on that. And they do say refractor on the back, but they are not going to be numbered. And unless they are numbered, and unless you all just specifically want every one of them called out, I will not call out each and every refractor because there will be a lot, and you guys will just be not wanting to hear it that many times, most likely. This is Luke Weaver on these 30th anniversary throwback card designs. All of those will be refracted, as you can see, and none of them are numbered, at least in my experience. If we find one that's numbered, I'll call it out, of course. Same with Freshman Flash. These are mostly not numbered, and they are refractors. So again, you know, that's something I won't continue to call out. This is our case hit. Josh Donaldson is our MVP on here, and that is for the Toronto Blue Jays for our case hit. Talking books. It depends on you know, what time we finish tonight. The video will be uploaded sometime within the next 24 hours. Sometimes I do it the same night after the break. Other times it is not done until the next day. So it really just depends on what time we finish up tonight and all that jazz. And Jeremy, yes, Rob Refsnyder, thank you. I went blank on it. I knew it, and I had just gone blank on it for some reason. A little Ian Happ for the Cubs. That's a nice hit. A little Ian Happ rookie signature for the Cubbies. It's because, you know, I have to kind of, once I start the upload, I generally then have to stay and wait for it to finish. Because what I have found is sometimes if you walk off and leave it, and I learned this the hard way, and you'll think it's going to finish, but no, it does not. And it will kind of look like it is, but then it will come up and say failed to upload, or it failed halfway through or something. And then you've got a mess. You got to start over and all that. So I only like to upload when I can watch it. Future Stars. We will see a bunch of those inserts too. Those are also refracted. They are not numbered for the most part. Occasionally we will find one that is numbered. Then and Now, same thing. The whole series of Then and Now will be refracted. Most of them are not numbered. And I am, as you see, just setting all the refracted stuff, well, not all the refracted stuff, but the straight up refractors I'm setting, and the X-fractors and some of that I'm setting off to the side in case you guys want to look at them later. We'll have them over there. Freddie Freeman, he will be numbered, and that is to 299 for the Braves. There's a little Dansby, Freshman Flash, Buster Posey, Then and Now. There's an Aaron Judge. So at least you have an Aaron Judge. I know obviously we want to find you more than just that, but it's a good start. David Paulino for the Astros. Numbered to 20. Nice low number on the Paulino. And anytime you guys want anything in a one-touch, all you need to do is send me a message on eBay and let me know. I'm always happy to accommodate that. It is at my cost plus what PayPal charges to receive the money, charges me to receive the money. So generally speaking, you know, you're talking roughly $3 most of the time, unless it's, you know, like a booklet, which I don't even have any of those right now, but I have special ordered some, so they'll be here pretty soon. Those are more. Brian Dozier for the Twins in the, I call this the negative insert because it looks like a black and white photo negative, but I don't know if that's technically what they call it, but that's what I call it anyway. It's another Judge rookie. But I do have Carlos Correa. I was just looking. I guess he's not. I just don't remember seeing a lot of Carlos Correas go through here. But sometimes I do tune out the base cards when I'm sorting through a lot of cards. I don't always register what I'm seeing. A little Lewis Brinson redemption. We will checklist verify that. I'm pretty sure that's a Brewer, but we're going to set it aside and we will checklist verify it to make sure, because occasionally I get that wrong. Sometimes I just get one thing stuck in my head and spit out the wrong thing. Nice little Grail refractor rookie. Eddie Gamboa for the Rays. And then as we finish each jumbo, I'm going to set our base cards over here on the sorting mat off to the right. So if you ever want to see anything coming out of a box, if you want to see it a second time for some reason, it's always best to type it into chat to let me know before I set it off to the side, because then it becomes a lot harder to find it. There's once it moves over there, because, you know, then I don't know which box was which. And there is a little slight delay in chat, if you guys are not aware of that already. When you type it in, it's probably, I don't know, in general, I would say a couple minutes probably before it shows up on my side. Definitely at least a minute or two. Because it happens often. I will have, you know, there'll be nothing in chat and I'll sign off and, you know, end the stream, and I'll be starting to do something else, and then something will pop up in chat that I'm sure someone typed in, you know, while I was still live, but it just doesn't show up until a couple minutes later on my side. And of course, we've got more cases of Topps Jumbo to open. I think some of them may already be listed. Some of them I haven't gotten listed yet. So we'll break some more even beyond what you see listed now. Ditto for Clearly Authentic. We've broken a little bit of that, but there's a lot more of that to go. And what do we have coming out this week? Is it Archive Signature Series? Might be this week. Trying to think what else it is. If it is Archive Signature Series, which I think it might be, that is All Active Player Edition that'll be coming out. There's a postseason one that will come out later in the year, but the first one that comes out is the Active Player Edition. And Robinson Cano to $2.99 for the Mariners. So Dansby. Roman Quinn for the Phillies is our first signature out of this box. Nice little Moncada. Adam Wainwright, numbered 250 for the Cardinals. I just stacked that in the wrong spot. I'll look through those again to make sure I didn't accidentally pick up one off of there, which is where I did not mean to stack the other one. Renato Nunez for the A's. Little Buster Posey. Benintendi rookie. There are a few short prints in here usually. This is tie block for the Giants. And I'm trying to think, in the last full case of hobby that we did, I think I found only one short print in there, but I did find one. I didn't even see it until I was sorting, but Stephen Piscotty for the sophomore stats insert for the Cardinals, of course. So that's a nice one. I always like to get the signed inserts because those, of course, are not as common. That is numbered to 99 if I didn't say that already, but always enjoy pulling the inserts signed. Here's another Aaron Judge, freshman flash. Little David Dahl for the Rockies. That one is numbered to 250. I wonder when Trey Turner's coming back. His wrist ought to be healed up by now, you would think. Here's a little Aaron Judge rookie refractor. So you're on the right track with your Aaron Judge. We're getting you closer to where you want to be. Bryce Harper then and now. Oh, there's a Cody Bellinger rookie. Oh, there's a nice Cody Bellinger freshman flash. That is box number 2 of 8. Like I said, this one's going to take a while. A lot of cards in each of these. But it's worth it for 40 hits, right? Oh, you know what else I've got to do? I've got to get that Elite Extra Edition listed. Somebody even asked me about that, and I meant to get it listed this week, and every time I sit down in there, I forget that it's out here. I've got to do that. I'm going to pair, I guess, probably some 2015 and 2016 together in a break. Maybe we'll break that on Saturday, too. Tanaka. Cole Hamels is number 275 for the Rangers. Scherzer, I don't know why I thought that was numbered. I think I just looked at it wrong. There's a little Aurora freshman flash for the Giants. Corey Seager. Alex Reyes for the Cardinals. I pull a lot of Alex Reyes. Michael Brantley was stuck in behind you, Darvish. So a little Mike Trout X-Fractor. I can't say this guy's name. We're just going with Carlos. Never been able to say his name for the Padres. Whoops, we got another one. Anthony Rizzo was stuck in there. Alex Bregman. Andrew Toles for the Dodgers. There's a Benintendi rookie refractor. Moncada rookie. Terrell Cotton for the A's. That was Roman Quinn rookie refractor. Ryan Healy for the A's, numbered to 499. Garcia freshman flash. Goldschmidt, Gurriel. This Benintendi, for instance, this is a short print. And that's a nice short print indeed to hit with the Benintendi rookie. We'll set him with the case hits and things over there. Syndergaard to 150. If you guys looked lately at the price for the short print Aaron Judge out of opening day, it has gone through the roof. Of course, surprisingly, I know a lot of people look at opening day like, why would I ever want opening day? But, you know, some of the short prints in opening day actually are worth some money, and the Aaron Judge is, I mean, it's up in the 200s and 300s now. I mean, I know that one's Aaron Judge, but there are some other short prints in opening day as well that are worth a little coin. fact, I tried to order some more opening day not too long ago, and couldn't get it. I guess everybody's decided they want to get into some opening day lately. They actually told me they had it, and they billed me for it, and then when they sent me the box, it wasn't in there, and then they're like, oh yeah, we don't have that. We have to give you your money back. Oh, okay. Chad Pender for the A's. Well, Chris Bryant, Eugenio Suarez, Dansby Swanson, Freshman Flash. There's a little Aurora signature hit for the Giants. It's always interesting on the then and nows how, I mean, they were very young, but some of the guys on there just, I mean, they look like they were 12, you know. It's always interesting to look at the pictures on the then and now. Another Freshman Flash, that one David Dahl. There's another Cody Bellinger, Freshman Flash. Kyle Schwarber is numbered to 99 for the Cubbies. Hernandez for the Astros. Josh Hader for the Brewers, numbered to 75. Hello, Joey Votto to 50. There's a nice Tanaka to 25 for the Yankees. I know the Yankees are wishing that was an Aaron Judge to 25, but we still got a ways to go, so we may still find that for you yet. Dansby Rookie Refractor. Hunter Dozier to 299. So this is box number 4 that I'm opening right now. So this kind of, isn't it? Or is this, wait a minute. So there's 8, 7, 6. I guess this is box number 5 I'm opening right now. Is that right? Yeah, this is box number 5. So we're kind of, we've opened 4. There are 4 left counting this one. So we're at our midway point. That's pretty bad that I had to stop and think about that, wasn't it? Stop and think about, am I opening box 4 or box 5? I know. When you get these, you may notice that there are some little flakes and flecks of stuff in the team bags or sleeves or whatever. That's because sometimes the stuff just comes off the edge of the cards. All these kind of chrome and prism for Panini, all those kind of cards sometimes get that little stuff coming off the edges of the chrome type. So I'm seeing some of it on the break mat right now, which is why I brought it up. Sometimes you might see it and wonder what it is. That's what it is. Bradley Zimmer for the Indians. You know, that might be the first Bradley Zimmer autograph I've pulled. That's to $4.99. That's the first one I remember. Not to say that there haven't been others, but it is the first one that I remember anyway. A little Manny Margot for the Padres. Whoops, I gotta touch that. If you don't tap on the screen of both devices ever so often, they try to go to sleep on me. Jason Hirsch for the Braves. Whoops. Chad Pender was trying to stay behind there. Another Aaron Judge freshman flash. Josh Smoker for the Mets. Little Dansby X-Fractor. Reyes freshman flash. And Neshek is numbered to $2.99 for the Phillies. That was a Cecchini, Gavin Cecchini rookie refractor that just went by there for the Mets. I guess there's not anybody stuck behind there. There for a moment I thought it was. Little Melky Cabrera. Ivan Nova to 75 for the Pirates. Ryan Healy, I believe we already pulled a Ryan Healy. I think this is our second Ryan Healy for the A's in this break, if I'm not mistaken. There's an Alex Reyes rookie refractor. Three boxes left. Well, we've got 15 more autographs to find. This is always the worst part, getting them all out. It delays our gratification. We want to just know who's in there without having to go through the process of actually opening all the packs. Oh, nice little Mike Trout refractor. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Tyler Austin for the Yankees. So that's a couple for the Yankees, but I know still not the one you're after. Ryan Healy to 299 for the A's. I don't know if that Abreu went by there the first time or not, so just in case. Little Luke Weaver for the Cardinals. Another Luke Weaver. Donnie Hart for the Orioles. Whoops, I forgot to show you the back of him. Another Freddie Freeman refractor. Whoops, Stephen Piscotty was trying to slide off the pile over there, so we just moved him up in the order. Tyler Glasnow, freshman flash. Alex Bregman, freshman flash. There's a little Dansby on the throwback design. Troy Tulowitzki to 50 for the Blue Jays. Rob Segedin for the Dodgers. Dodgers are probably feeling kind of like the Yankees right now, and the fact that they're waiting on Cody Bellinger and they're pulling all these others in the meantime, but hoping for Cody, I imagine. I would like to pull you a Cody for sure. I've pulled a few of his out of, I guess, what do we pull? The very first, why am I trying to say, can't spit it out. Allen and Ginter. We pulled some Allen and Ginter redemptions. Of course, that was the first one he was in this year. I think we pulled, did we pull redemption out of Chrome for Cody too? I think so, somewhere along the way. We pulled a few. Of course, we pulled tons of Aaron Judges over the course of the last few months, but and lately seem to be pulling a lot of Benintendi. Poor Aaron breaking that strikeout record. I mean, guy has really had a hard time since the All-Star break. I feel bad for him. Of course, you know he's going to come out of it. They all go through it. All the rookies go through it. But it's, I imagine it's tough. TJ Rivera for the Mets. Jose De Leon Freshman Flash, followed by a Dansby Freshman Flash. Dan Vogelbach for the Mariners. And a Benintendi rookie. Josh Hader for the Brewers. I think that's the second Josh Hader we've pulled for the Brewers. Of course, we will recap all of our hits at the end after we've gotten everything opened. Hunter Renfroe. Zach Greinke to 299 for the Diamondbacks. A little Manny Margot, second one for the Padres, but this one is numbered. It's to 250. Signatures for the Mariners with Dan Vogelbach. Didn't we pull Dan Vogelbach already? To 499, or maybe he was just a numbered one. Now I'm losing track of what signatures we've pulled. But that's why we recap it. Oh, there's a nice little Moncada rookie in the negative insert. All right, we are getting ready to bust into our very last box here out of this case. Hey, Ray Ray. What's happening? You just bored, so you decided to watch baseball cards? I think everybody's gone to sleep on me. Nobody's been chatting for a while now, so everybody's like falling asleep in front of the computer. But we're close to the end. This has been a long one. That always takes a long, long time when you do a full case with lots of base in it. Although I guess overall, not too bad. We've been going, what, an hour, almost an hour and a half, just under. And we've done, well, a half case of Immaculate. This will be the full case of Chrome Jumbo, and then the single box of black and the half case of Prime Signatures. So we really have gotten a pretty good amount done in an hour and a half, I guess. When you look at it that way. Well, I left one there. All right, guys, this is the last box. If we haven't found what you want yet, here's hoping we find it in here. Moncada Freshman Flash. This is quite a stack of stuff over here with all of the inserts and things. That is one thing about these sets. They do have a lot of nice inserts. There's Lugo for the Mets. And really, Chrome just in general is a nice series. I mean, like, I think kind of everybody likes Chrome. Eddie Gamboa for the Rays, and I know we've had another Eddie Gamboa. We'll see him again in a minute when we recap, but I just know we've had another one of him. I may not remember all of them, but I do remember him. Oh, I just stacked that in the wrong place. Daggone it. Let's try that again. I'm trying to keep the inserts stacked separately. And for the Tigers finally get one. Yay. With the Jimenez. Yay. Another Judge rookie. Marquez for the Rockies to 250. Saw another Benintendi rookie flyby there. Robert Gelman for the Mets, because it's not opening a 2017 product without finding at least one Robert Gelman signature. Here's another short print. This one, Bryce Harper. So our short prints out of here, both very nice, with one as Bryce Harper and the other one as our Benintendi. So both of our short prints were excellent subject matter. Francisco Lindor to 150 for the Indians. All right, last stack. Here's another Judge on the throwback. Kevin Kiermaier. I've seen so much Tyler Austin in here. Of course, that's what you guys with the Yankees are saying too. Why is there so much Tyler Austin in here? We want it to be Aaron Judge. I know, I know. Okay, guys, that wraps it up. Other than, let's recap it. Let's take a look at, this is our stack of signature hits, but we're also going to recap our numbered and our short prints and our case hit, in case anybody missed it or dozed off. Francisco Lindor to 150 for the Indians. Our Bryce Harper short print for the Nationals, and that's a nice one. Zach Greinke to 299 for the Diamondbacks. Troy Tulowitzki to 50 for the Jays. Ryan Healy to 299 for the A's. Ivan Nova, 75 for the Pirates. Pat Neshek, 299 for the Phillies. A little Hunter Dozier to 299 for the Royals. My man Joey Votto to 50 for the Reds. Kyle Schwarber to 99 for the Cubbies. Noah Syndergaard to 150 for the Mets. Here's our other short print. Benintendi rookie for the Red Sox, another really nice short print. Cole Hamels to 75 for the Rangers. Adam Wainwright to 50 for the Cards. Robinson Cano to 299 for the Mariners. And a little Josh Donaldson for the Jays was our case hit. And then Freddie Freeman to 299 for the Braves. So those are our numbered and short prints and case hit. Now let's go back and buzz through our autographs. Gelman for the Mets. Marquez for the Rockies to 250. Good grief, I'll get it out in a minute. Jimenez for the Tigers. Eddie Gamboa for the Rays. Seth Lugo for the Mets. Dan Vogelbach to 499 for the Mariners. Manny Margot to 250 for the Padres. We'll have another one of him in a minute. Josh Hader. There's our other Dan Vogelbach. TJ Rivera for the Mets. Rob Sedgedin for the Dodgers. Donnie Hart for the Orioles. Luke Weaver to 150 for the Cardinals. Tyler Austin for the Yanks. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Ryan Healy, A's. Josh Smoker, Mets. I didn't realize how many Mets were in there until we're going through this recap. Jason Hirsch for the Braves. Another Manny Margot for the Padres. That one was unnumbered. A little Bradley Zimmer rookie refractor signature for the Indians to 499. That's a nice one. Masahiro Tanaka to 25 for the Yankees. Josh Hader again for the Brewers to 75. Hernandez for the Astros. Aurora for the Giants. Chad Pinder for the A's. A little Ryan Healy rookie refractor signature to 499 for the A's. Jarrell Cotton for the A's. A lot of A's too. Andrew Tolles for the Dodgers. Carlos, whose last name I cannot say, for the Padres. Alex Reyes for the Cards. David Dahl for the Rockies, but numbered to 250, another rookie refractor. Stephen Piscotty with the sophomore stats. That one is numbered to 99. Ty Block for the Giants. Renato Nunez, another hit for the A's. Roman Quinn for the Phillies. Eddie Gamboa for the Rays. David Paulino for the Astros to 20. That's a nice one. A little Ian Happ for the Cubbies. That's also a very nice one. And Bruce Maxwell for the A's. We're going to go to the checklist for Lewis Brinson just to make sure that I'm right about where he goes. And Robbie, yeah, I can show you Prime Signatures again before we sign off. Just hang tight, my friend, and let me checklist verify Lewis Brinson here, because you guys know I checklist verify all of them. So give me a hot second to get that done. And once we do that, I will go back through the hits in 2011 Prime for you. I got to get myself on the right page here. What is that? Just rookie autograph subsets. And we're rolling through here. Where are you, Lewis? Yep, he is a Brewer, which is what that's what I called him earlier. But you know what, guys? Sometimes I just lose my mind and say the wrong thing. So that's why I always want to double check it. So Lewis Brinson for the Brewers is our last hit. And that does wrap up this jumbo case of 2017 Topps Chrome. And non-rotor, yeah, I like the Tanaka card. I thought that was a very nice looking card. And Robbie, let me come down here and pick up your Prime Signatures, because of course I've got all kinds of stuff stacked over here at this point. I'm just going to show you the hits. I'm not going to go through all the base for Prime, because I'm sure it's the hits that you're interested in anyway. And the base I would have to dig out from under a pile. That's the other thing. All right, so this is the hits recap of 2011 Prime Signatures again for Robbie. Irving Fryer to 20 for the Dolphins. You had Jason Witten to 49 for the Cowboys, which was a nice hit. Javid Best to 49 for the Lions. Really nice Leroy Kelly 1/1 for the Browns. As you see, we pulled mostly veteran players or Hall of Famers and retired folks. We only pulled one rookie out of that half of the case, and it was Jamie Harper for the Titans to 249, and that one is an on-card auto. The others were stickers. And that was 2011 Prime. So that is it for tonight, guys. Again, the Topps Chrome and the Panini Immaculate Baseball, those will ship most likely Thursday, give or take a day. And then the other things that we opened, the 2011 Prime and the Black, as I mentioned, all the things that are going out as free shipping, that kind of stuff is now going to go out once a week. And obviously, if you have some paid shipping in the meantime, it'll hitch a ride with that. But otherwise, I'm going to kind of collect all of the free shipping stuff for, 5 days or so and then ship it out on the 6th day or thereabouts. So, all right, guys, that is it for me tonight. Thank you very much, as always. I appreciate you breaking with me, bidding with me, chatting with me, just hanging out in general. Especially, like those of you who are bored, like Raylan, who just comes on to hang out. I appreciate all of you. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a great week ahead. And be sure if you look up at the sun tomorrow for the eclipse to make sure you have on the right glasses. Don't blind yourself. We'll see you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.